specific terms, how did coaching change the leader you are, which to me is the person you are? And where did it take you?
For me, first of all, I've seen a panelist here ask if we're working with coaches. Yes, I've had coaches at different times in my leadership journey. So I have coaches coming in and out of my leadership journey, different coaches.
Sorry, Sheila, you have been coached and you have had your own coaches.
I have been coached, yes. So I have been coached at different times in my leadership journey. And I've had different coaches for different coaching agendas for myself. But how coaching has really changed my leadership and changed who I am as a person really, is I found that I have become a lot more trusting. And I realized that, with trust, I have then been able to let go quite a bit in terms of, being able to work with others, delegate to others, and just trust that things will be done even in my absence. Okay, so that I don't have to be present for things to get done. And this has allowed for me to live a more harmonious life. As I said in the beginning, my family is very important to me. And so one of the decisions I made very early on in my life is that I will build a career a career that will allow me to be present for my children as they grow up and for my family in general. And so when I started my business, it wasn't working that way, because as I said in the beginning, I was everything. And then over time, as the business matured and we got, a lot more work coming through and it got very busy, I wasn't achieving what I aimed to achieve by starting this business for my personal life. And then I started, the coaching journey about 7 years ago. And I realized that there's a different way of working with people that would allow me to achieve that which, was very important to me at that time, just being present for my daughters who were growing up and they were in the teenage years at the time. And that was letting go, just trusting people and being able to delegate and to just leave things for others to do. So that was important for me, and that then allowed me to also develop leaders in my business and to grow a team of people who surround me and enable me to contribute also to their leadership journey and to their growth in their careers. So the coaching experience that I have had, the coaches who have worked with me have had a huge impact on who I am, and coaching also has allowed me to just get out of myself, and I'd like to use an analogy here. It's almost like an out-of-body experience, where you look at yourself from the outside inward, outside in, and when you do that, you realize that there's so much potential in you that you haven't really harnessed, and my coaching experience has allowed me also to just draw into that, from that experience, from that potential that I have within me, to do a lot more than I would have done had I had I not experienced coaching. So I'm now involved in other works which are not in consulting. I work with women, to empower women in the rural areas, and that's a space that I'm very passionate about. And just working with coaches to allow me to let go of the things that I thought that only I could do has allowed me to get into this new space of working with, working with women who would, benefit from all the experience that I've had working with corporate. And that is an area that I'm truly, truly enjoying in this phase of my life. Yeah.
So what I capture in part is that there's a richer personal life. The professional life is moving with less of you, and you are engaging with community. I was a little worried though when you said, I could just leave so that they can do. Was it just leaving so that they can do?
I can literally leave, Michael, at this point if I wanted. Yeah. Because I have been able to build a team that is very supportive, and I can leave and just be in the background. I can leave and just be the coach for them, yeah, and not be always at the forefront.